Hey there, this is Gooboberty here. So recently I praised a game called Landfall. Landfall in the Oculus store, I praised it as being an RTS, a real-time strategy game, only because you're able to, control micro and sort of macro activities. Meaning, you mainly controlled one unit, but by the actions of that one unit, it controlled other units on the field. The difference here is that Landfall is a very tactical game, with very, very strong graphics and a well-defined world. Now we have this other game here I want to talk about, AirMech Command, also in the Oculus store that I happen to already have. Real-time strategy games involve macro and micro, like I said earlier. Macro would be base building, unit generation, upgrades, resource generation, larger mass movements of things, pre-staging, blocking off passageways, stuff like that. The larger elements of strategy. Now micro is when you take a single or smaller collective of units to directly attack and control. Now experienced players of the RTS genre, like StarCraft, they're able to assign everything to hotkeys, you see, which means that they have a building which generates units on a hotkey, which they then tap, and then they queue up the future generation of units while they're still battling in the micros. So now we have AirMech Command. So what makes this an RTS? Well, for one, you're not just controlling one unit, you're controlling the entire battlefield on your side, okay? You're controlling all these units in their placement and thus their attack path. In addition, you are controlling a hero unit. Now, view this character like a Voltron-like character where in one mode it's air-to-air and another mode is ground-to-ground.
Defender of the universe, a mighty robot, loved by good, feared by evil.
These aircraft are able to move units on the battlefield. You could then discreetly position units and then directly control your defensive pattern. So, gameplay typically involves attempting to push the forward line towards the enemy base. Once you kill the enemy base, you win. If I kill off all of these neutral characters here, I then gain the ability to have a base here, which I can then fortify with anti-air, some tanks. Now, whenever you're in the Voltron hero mode, you cannot control your view and you cannot slide the map around. You're kind of fixed there, and you're fighting within that little realm. So you have to keep backing out, flip-flopping between, to defend areas, to attack areas, to assault, to harass. But of course, what does better than explaining, but showing? So let's get right to it and check out AirMech Command, played by yours truly, Gooboberty. So, hold on to your butts, and let's get to it.
Hold on to your butts.
Alright, here we are. This is the map, as you can see. 3, 2, 1, Bazinga! This is the map. As you can see, this is my hero character right there. He is automated, doing some great AI stuff. I'm blue, they're red way down there. In between is all this gray. Oh yeah, so you can zoom all the way out to see the whole map. And go all the way in. A little tactical view at this point. This is my base. I could select some units to queue up some units here, and making some tanks. I'll go ahead and queue up some infantry back here. My infantry are being killed, so I use my global mode to move them to the side, then switch into my hero mode for more direct control. I'm in control now. To heal, I just fly over my own base. As you can see, I'm all healed up. I can fly back out. Flying back out to that gray base to take over. You can see my infantry is getting close, but I target these corners one at a time. Going back to heal. I may have to finish off that side guy first. There's the side anti-air really hammering me pretty hard, so I'll get my tank from the side over here and pull him over and plant him on this side over here. Yep, now he'll take care of him to a certain degree while I go back and heal. Yep, go back, bring some more tanks, and engage once more. See that top anti-air is gone. I'll go ahead and finish up and let my guys conquer once I kill these corners. My infantry should march right in, man the base, and then I can heal locally. Yep, you can see they inhabit, now it's blue. Right there. Now I want to keep marching down, but as you can see here, this entire side up here is elevated. I have to go up and around under that bridge. It looks like the only way to go over is through the central hub up here, so I'm gonna send my guys way over here to the upper left while I bring my heavier tanks up towards the middle of the pre-stage. Pre-stage with my infantry, I'll go ahead and bring my tanks up and over to that other gray base. Queue up some anti-air and some light and heavy tanks. I have 2 tanks here. I have 1 Goliath and 1 long-range tank that can't turn as much. So when pushing, I have a bunch of those long-range tanks pushing down the lane. But as you see here, I'm pushing and I'm trying to destroy the central gray base here. Once I take it over, get my 4 infantry inside, I could claim it as a new forward line, giving me more free units, more healing capabilities, closer spawning points. Take care of these guys directly with my hero because he's very powerful. Kill his unit, he got too close, as you can see. And very soon I'll be taking over this central base. Here they go, as you can see. And they have taken it. It's blue now. Take care of these side guys. Bring over the tank a little bit closer in front, but not directly in front. I want it to be offset. Go back up to command mode. Check some activity out to the left here. Queue some more tanks up, some healing anti-air. Over here I'll queue some more things up. Yep, send them up and over to that hill. As you can see, they're already engaging from before. And the Reds want to take that, but I'm focusing here on the left. Let's check out over here to the right. Yep, they just took it, so I'm going to go ahead and harass them a bit. Make them focus on taking this, make them waste a little bit of money. Bring these tanks a bit closer and go back and heal. Yep. Main command mode, you can see there's some harassment going on, but back over here, back in direct control mode, I really want to take this side base. I'll bring some tanks over to this side base here. Increase my capabilities. Yep. Transplanting some tanks. Do some more harassment up top. I killed him in his own base. Go ahead and destroy these side guys. Now that base is neutralized. Stop them from reclaiming it. Go back to my center. Move a tank over to the bridge. Kill off some stragglers. And go back to command mode. I'm going to bring my tanks up on top of the hill so they have the elevation. And bring my central line a bit forward and offset. Keep some more tanks and some more infantry and some healing and the giant tanks. Over here on this island, I need some infantry over here, so I'll go ahead and finish off the last straggler. And once I control my big guy, I can bring him over to the island. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and move these guys over. Check on the center. Moving my units over to the bridge, along with the healer. Make sure I control this side corner. They're trying to take it. This is a nice distraction for them. Oh, the enemy just planted 4, so I have to leave very soon. Once I take out these corners. Yep. And see, I was there a bit too long. Got greedy. Go ahead and push my line a little bit forward here. Moving forward down the lane. Here at my main base, I'll build some more infantry in the back. Have them just waiting for me just in case. I got this turret here the game gave to me. I'll go ahead and move those forward. Yep, move my tanks forward down the lanes, pushing all my lines forward, the frontal line. The front. Yep. Kill this guy when I can. This is the enemy's hero. He's another Voltron, same class as me. Same capabilities. Took care of him. Yep. I'll go ahead and pick up some infantry here and bring them back over to that island off on the side. Yep. Fly all the way back over. Drop them off. Now I've claimed this island. I'll go ahead and heal up here for a second. As you can see here in my hand, this is all the dialogue you get. You get the status of yourself, the enemy, credits per second, I guess, and your energy and life. I'll go ahead and pick up a couple. and I'll drop them off here. Energies like your fuel, ammo, and lifting capabilities. Yep, just doing some harassment right here while I'm getting my credits. Other parts on the map. You see, I already have a bunch of bases, so I can go ahead and do this direct micro harassment more frequently. You see, he's using a lot of money for defenses in that one spot. Okay, go back to command mode. You see, I'm controlling a lot of green bases over here. A lot of green bases are mine on the map there. I'll put anti-air in that little base instead, just in case the bad guy shows up. Bring my tank close to the edge. Over here in the central base, get my infantry up. Bring the frontal line all the way. Oh, let's say I'll bring them over here to the side. Bring those guys to the side to attack that side base. Over here, make sure that I'm healed up in the center, and then push the Landfall. I'll go ahead and use my bombs to help out. Clean up these guys. Just a touch. Oh, very close, very close. That's why it helps having these close bases. Think of it as a shorter respawn time. I'm dropping off some anti-air in there, just had some harassment. Going back, getting some more. This is just in case. I figured out this trick, you see. I've been placing anti-air right next to the enemy base, because if they try to fly, like right here, all these rockets destroy them at their own base and they can't even heal. So, it's like a Protoss cannon at the base. When you plant a cannon as a Protoss, that's someone else's base. Pick up some more units and move the line forward a bit. Where it's needed. I'll drop them off here. Anti-air. See, they took the middle when I wasn't watching, but they're weak, so I'll go ahead and finish them off. Real quick. Real quick. And then make sure I retake it. Yep. Make sure they take it. Yep, I retook the middle. And to clean up the middle lane again. A little bit more with my bombs. Yep, drop off these guys here at the side base to reinforce it. Move my pieces around like a complicated chessboard. Yep. More production, anti-air, fast vehicles. I want to take this side base. See, they keep neutralizing the side base too, but I took it from them, you see. They were relying on it. But I'm hammering them down bit by bit. I'm moving slowly towards the side over here. I want to control this whole avenue of approach. See, there's many aspects of this game that remind me just like StarCraft. Lots of aspects of it. See, when I zoom all the way out, it even looks like it a bit, but you have total control over the camera. It's quite amazing. Quite amazing indeed. Quite amazing. See, I'll go ahead and control these units from here, from this all the way zoomed out mode. Build some healers, some anti-air. You see there's battle going on all over the place. Pushing my units forward. Pushing my units all the way forward. But not all the way forward. I'm trying to pre-stage them right before their base. And then move that closer and closer. Smaller groups die. So, I'm gonna base back here. I'll go ahead and build some anti-air just in case the enemy hero keeps cruising around. I'm in hero mode right now. Checking out what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Help out right here. You see the enemy hero almost died. I'll go ahead and harass him just a second. Kill off these dudes coming to my base really quick. Heal up. Heal up. This guy's doomed. You're doomed, buddy. You're doomed. Yep. I'm moving the units up on top of the hill, staging them at the bottleneck. Couple healing mechanized units, some long range tanks, some very powerful tanks. But I want to move that a little bit closer. So you see I got these long range tanks. I want a bunch of them to be pushing down this middle lane as backup. I'm still harassing over here. He's still putting units there, I guess. But everything's in control as you see. I have all these blue units back there. I'm now in the hero mode. Pushing down the lane. Go ahead and do some heroic action as the hero. Clean up at his base. Dropping some bombs. Cluster bombs. I'll go ahead and clean up over here and help out. Yep. Drop off the tanks closer Can't handle that, can you? Bam. Dropping off the bombs as well. Nope, not that. Yeah. Help out here at the front of line. Drop some bombs really quick. Yeah. Move these guys a bit closer. Yeah, a bit closer. I ran out of fuel, so I have to go back to command mode. You see my tanks are ready. All my long range tanks I can push down the middle lane. Move these tanks out to the side. We got some more healer tanks coming up. Some anti-air. Got my infantry pushing forward. I'll go ahead and move anti-aircraft thing there. Move my line down. Make sure everything's working out. Big overview of the base. I'll go ahead and have these tanks just marching down towards that point nice and slow. They can attack while they move. So now I think we're about to start now. We're attacking this base, pushing in with all the vehicles. Let's get nice and close in hero mode. Laying the hammer. See, that boss, she's gonna die every time that he approaches this group because I have a lot of anti-air on this group here. He has to figure this out trickily. He's kind of doomed, you see. Nice and close. See, I'm getting down. I'm just gonna watch for a second. This is all automated right now. My hero's doing his thing by himself. But I'll direct him. Move forward. Hero again. Kill him. Gundam style. The Gundam styles. Yes. And as you see, quick work over this guy. See, as you see, it doesn't have all the features of real-time strategy, like for example, no resource collection, but lots of strategy, lots of macro and micro stuff happening, unit production, mindset, situational awareness, micro activities, and either way, it's a new paradigm of third-person gaming. As you see, the view is set. So I would say Diablo, any sort of game that has this sort of isometric view, StarCraft for sure, League of Legends, any sort of MOBA, Dota, you know, any sort of game that's third person, maybe even Gears of War or God of War, those kind of games, who knows. But as you see, it's doable. It is certainly doable. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe the Gooboberty way.